EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, it's the final game of the season's first half, and we've got a good one here tonight between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. The Giants come into this one sensing that this is going to be a game for the offenses. Both teams can get up and down the field. We're expecting a high-scoring affair, and this could very easily come down to the team that has the ball last wins. Now we'll go down to MetLife Stadium for this matchup.
Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one. First down at the 15. Lynch is handed the football. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Second down and a long way to go. Lynch off the left side. That's a gain of only a yard. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. This is third down. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. Toss play. The Bears will bypass the punt and go for it early in this game. Lynch is in the backfield. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
First and goal from the 6. And he's brought down by Connor Barwin. When you look at the lineups, a player to watch, of course, is Hakeem Nicks.
Hakeem Nicks has turned into a receiver that can do it all for your football team. Good size, he has long arms, and probably the biggest hands in the NFL. You have to get your gloves specially made to fit those hands. If I was a quarterback, I'd find ways to get him the football.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Power surge, touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Up next, we'll finish off Week 6 with a good one under the lights here tonight between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. The Seahawks come into this opener filled with plenty of optimism for the season ahead. They're forced to start things on the road, but this is a battle-tested bunch, and they figure to be one of the teams to beat moving forward. Now we'll go down to CenturyLink Field for this matchup.
We're underway here. Johnson's running this one out. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Airing it out. A foot race to the end zone. And in for the touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Sanders is going to test the coverage this time. Spins away from contact. And the tackle's made inside the 15.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Young's going to scramble.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Young's going to take off with it. Lays out and makes the play.
How about that play by the quarterback? Gets outside the pocket, keeps his eyes on the wide receivers deep, and throws a beautiful pass for the completion.
Now 1st and 10. Looking to go deep. And it falls incomplete. As we set now, the defense, remember, he was the Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, and he is Luke Kuechly.
Every defense would love to have a middle linebacker like Luke Kuechly, just where they can read the plays, get to the guys, make the tackles. Just a hard worker and a great leader.
3rd down. The Giants will look to get to the 37 to pick up a 1st down. Young's running away from the pressure. Gains 18.
Always be alert for this quarterback to run the football when he gets the chance. He is excellent with it. He is a quarterback with the abilities of a running back.
Lynch lined up as the single back. 1st and 10. Lynch. That's a gain of 8.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down and 2. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
1st and 10. Young's brought down after picking up only a yard. The ball sits at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 9. Unable to bring it in.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Third down now. Young's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has Austin. New York Giants touchdown. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting a TD.
Brown's going to run this one out. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air. Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side. If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back. First down and 10. Makes the catch in open space. And Daniels is met at the 37. The 37 is the line of scrimmage. This play set up by the long gainer. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Has him behind the line of scrimmage.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Winston's got it in the gun. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. It'll be third down. The corners step back. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Going for the home run. It's intercepted. And a touchback. Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Clutch catch. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Lynch is met at the 44.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Giants come out with a split backfield. The Giants have it at the 44. Going to take it the distance. The 10, touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The point after try is in the books. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.